Hey folks, welcome back to eczemahealing.org. Third instalment of Matt Hess being the special guest on the channel. We love Matt, we love having Matt on. And we wanted to talk to you about Thailand and how Thailand has featured in both of our healing journeys. So I've been coming to Thailand for a few years now. I've been dodging British winters for a few years to give my skin every possible opportunity to heal, and Thailand has been one of the destinations that I've chosen to do that. And you came out here, was it last year?
No, it's earlier this year.
Oh, it was earlier this year.
Yeah, June, yeah. Yeah, and it's December now, as you can probably see.
Cool. So let's talk about Thailand.
Yeah.
What is the big deal about Thailand? Why are we here? Why are we not in London, where we both spent the majority of our lives?
Yeah, I mean, let's start with London, shall we? So, like, if you've got health problems and skin disease especially, and you're subject to all that stress, you're working that 9 to 5. Well, I say 9 to 5, it's more like 8 till 8 nowadays.
Right.
But you're working full time, you're commuting on the tube, public transport. It's loud, it's noisy, it's just hectic. It's a non-stop lifestyle, and you can sometimes feel like you're really caught up in a cycle with it all. And a lot of people feel that way in the Western world, in a sort of capitalist, corporate kind of society. It's just the way it is, So yeah, that can be hard to break free from.
Right. Right.
You're just stuck in stress and symptoms, and stress can be it's a huge part in getting skin disease.
Yeah.
It can really keep your body like sick.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I felt, like I was just stuck in this cycle.
Yeah.
And I just felt like, when am I going to break free from this? When am I actually going to heal? I'm just,
Yeah, I can fully relate. So what happened then? What's the difference coming here to Thailand?
I think what sparked me wanting to come here was seeing your videos. You've been making videos for quite a while now, since I think 2015, and you've been coming out here, doing vlogs and things like that. So it was really interesting to see that content, and actually get an idea of the lifestyle and the kind of vibe out here.
Yeah.
And then I started doing a bit more research on it, just watching YouTube, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you really need to do nowadays.
Sure. So what was it about Thailand? What were the other? So aside from lower stress.
Yeah.
Just talk about the lower stress aspect of Thailand then. So how does it feel here?
Yeah. We were just saying, walking around the lake earlier, like it just feels so calm.
Yeah.
Like it just feels so tranquil. Like if we could turn the camera around right now, it's just this flat lake, and there's just people just walking around, just cycling. You can just hear the birds, there's the mountain.
Yeah.
It just sums it up. It's just so peaceful. There's no one's in a hurry, no one's stressed, there's no like, the roads can be a bit hectic still, but there's no road rage.
Yes.
Like when people beep, like it's not like they're getting angry at you, they're just letting you know they're there.
It's just friendly.
Yeah, it's just little differences like that.
That's the biggest thing for me with Thailand is when people are just going about their day-to-day lives, like doing normal stuff, they're still going to work, they're still picking up their kids from school, they're still, doing the school runs and getting the groceries in and all of that stuff. But there's a difference in the Thai attitude. This is what I've noticed anyway, is there's the people going about their day-to-day duties, chores, but it doesn't seem to get them down. It doesn't seem to be wearing away at their energy. They're actually in the moment as they're doing those things, and they're seeming to enjoy life. They're enjoying life, even though they're just doing mundane stuff.
Yeah. It's just this culture of community, and it's much more social. People eat out every night with their friends and their family, just like on the side of the roads. at markets and stuff, like every night is like the weekend.
Yeah.
Everyone's out, just interacting, socializing, eating.
Yes.
It's like one big holiday.
That's a
like-
good segue onto food, because a lot of people would ask, well, what about food? Like, surely in London, you know, you've got access to loads of organic produce. The supermarkets are amazing, and you're saying you're eating out all the time. Surely that food's worse. Like, talk us through, what sort of food are you eating here?
So the fruit, for a start,
Yeah.
is just on another level, as you know, like tropical fruit. You know, you've got mangoes, dragon fruit, jackfruit. The bananas are amazing. They're just on like another level, taste-wise,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
It's just, you have to try it, you know? So yeah, the fruit's great, and you obviously got massive markets,
Yeah.
you know, with everything that you need. Everything's dirt cheap, all the vegetables, or like, you know,
Very, very inexpensive.
yeah, eating out,
Yeah.
obviously as well, like there's not much difference in eating out and getting the ingredients
And cooking.
and cooking
Yeah.
yourself. There really is not much
Like,
difference.
price-wise, it's about the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can just eat out every night, and there's organic, like raw food, like vegan restaurants, like cafes.
How many
So
vegan
many.
How many vegan restaurants do you think are in Chiang Mai?
I heard there's over 100 that have that are either fully vegan or at least have vegan options.
Yeah. That's,
So
wow.
yeah,
That's more than I realised, actually.
yeah, and it's not.
So many of those are pro whole foods,
Yeah.
pro health. You know, they're not. These are not junk food vegan cafes. These are healthy places that will be willing to make you food without oil, even, and really health promoting stuff. that-
Yeah, like even on the menu it says oil-free in brackets
Right.
against a lot of the options, and it's
Yeah.
just like it's like a conscious choice to put it there.
Yes.
Oil-free, they know there's demand for it.
Yes.
We're getting all the healthy vegans cycling out here, and you know, so the Thais know what's up, you know,
Yes.
and yeah, the food is awesome. Yeah, obviously
Wow.
like Thai food, you can get your curries, you can get your pad Thai, you can get your fresh spring rolls,
Yeah.
and there's, you know, there's a vegan Italian restaurant, there's vegan Indian restaurants, there's vegan,
Yeah. Wow.
there's everything you need here pretty much.
Amazing.
And you know,
Yeah.
you've cycle toured through Asia, and you know like how easy it is to be vegan.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. It really lends itself well to every facet of this healing lifestyle. For me, a really big part of coming here was the humidity, especially going
Yeah.
into a British winter and spending time in central heating. A lot of time in central heating, often
That's a good
12 hours a
point.
day or more in central heating, which just dries out the skin. And even though I don't get eczema now, I can still feel dry in my skin when I spend a lot of time in central heating systems. Whereas when I come here, firstly I'm spending way more time outdoors in the sunshine and just in a much more conducive level of humidity for this healing process and for year-round healthy skin.
Yeah, yeah, completely agree. It's you don't need central heating. You don't need any of this artificial climate adjustment to help
Yes.
your body. It's just warm enough as it is outside already. It's humid, so you're sweating,
Yeah.
which just really helps cool you off and
Detoxify you. as well.
detoxify. Yeah, big time.
We can sweat every day. For those of you that are going through this process, this healing process, and you're having trouble sweating, we can safely say we don't have that issue here in Thailand. Being able to sweat just on tap, basically going outside and doing pretty moderate exercise, you'll be sweating.
All you have to do is go for a short walk, and
Yeah.
you'll be dripping in
Yeah.
sweat. So.
And so what about water? Like sitting here sipping on our water bowls, what do you do for that?
Yeah. There's a reverse osmosis water machine
Oh yeah,
in my flat.
that's what we use as well.
Yeah, and it's 1
Yeah.
baht per litre. I don't know how much 1 baht is in pennies.
It's about 2.5 pence.
2.5 pence a litre, yeah, and you just I just fill
So
up
do that.
just fill up my bottle, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much, and that's it.
Cool.
It's dirt cheap, it's clean
Yeah,
water.
it's clean.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, can you trust the water in Thailand? Absolutely, the filtered reverse osmosis water that you can get pretty much on every street corner. Fill up our bottles. We tend to fill up some large kind of gallon tank bottles and then keep those in the room. That works pretty well. Very, very inexpensive as well.
Yeah.
And what about accommodation? What are you doing for that?
I'm just staying at one of the uni campuses, and
Interesting.
it's
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a third of the price of anything that I could get in London.
Yeah.
A fraction of the price of like what I could get equivalent in London.
Yes.
So I could just afford to save up for like 5 months, and then come here and be able to live here for like 7 months. You know,
Yeah.
5 months of saving for me, I was earning like okay-ish money working in London. Afforded me 7 months, pretty much, here in Thailand.
Amazing.
Yeah, rent, bills, food, expenses, you know, other things.
Yeah.
So it's doable. Don't fool yourself into thinking that it's like crazy cheap. You can do it crazy cheap. But if you're still healing, you know, you want to be healthy, you might want to buy a few things from organic shops, or go for the healthier options, which are sometimes a little bit more than some of the cheaper options that might have a bit of oil in them and stuff. So yeah, like little differences like that. But
so you can, for a meal, you could pay anything from about £1, or even less, to be honest, right up to you could pay more or less Western prices for nice organic vegan food here as well. You can pay sort of £6 or £7 easily for a meal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like in Maya, the basement, like 50p a plate or something, isn't it? Something like that.
About that, yeah.
And then at Arm Vegetarian, which is like all organic, like farm to table every single day, fresh. Yeah, you're talking like a £5 for a big spread of rice, soup, curry, like juice, like. Yeah.
Which is still an amazing value meal.
Yeah.
For what you're getting.
In London, that would be 20 plus quid.
Yes.
Or something something like that. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so going back to your room, what do you have in your room? Like.
It's a really basic room. It's just it's just like a double bed.
Yeah.
It's got a TV in there. It's got a wardrobe. It's got a fan. It's got a little kitchen. It's got a bathroom. It's got a little balcony.
Okay. So you got a bit of a kitchen, so you can prepare some basic stuff yourself as well. So.
Yeah, that's been a huge difference.
Yeah.
And got a blender as well, so make smoothies and stuff. That's been huge as well.
Amazing.
And yeah, with the balcony, it's great because you can just put your clothes outside and then they're dry.
Yeah.
In like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know.
We do that. We ride up the mountain, and then get home, and when you're having a shower, just rinse out your cycling kit. By the following morning, it's bone dry, ready to go again.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. What else? Yeah, it's just the lifestyle. You just feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders when you come here.
Right.
Immediately, you just sense it.
Yeah. As the plane lands, as it touches down, I feel my shoulders dropping.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I say, no one's in a rush.
Yeah.
It's just
the stress one, is it? That's such an important point, isn't it? It's because people underestimate how stressed they are. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, I remember like former colleagues having to take weeks off work just from stress, like stress-induced, like health problems and illnesses. So it's a big thing. And when you come out here, it just affords you more time to focus on the things that you really want to do.
Yeah. Like
your hobbies. What do you love? Like we, love going cycling, making videos, working on our own businesses, and just taking life at a leisurely pace. It's just.
As far as I'm concerned, the West could learn a lot from the East when it comes to work-life balance.
Yeah.
We use the term all the time in the West, work-life balance, but the East has got it down as far as I'm concerned. Things don't tend to stress them out like they do over in London and such places. But anyway, we'll leave it there for now. If you want to see some more daily content from Matt as he goes about his day-to-day life here in Chiang Mai in Thailand, check out his Instagram stories. They're pretty interesting and give you a bit more insight into what's going on here. as a whole foods, plant-based eczema healer here in Thailand.